early 60s 6G6B brown face Bassman. Beautiful amp. So what John did, he replaced the power supply capacitors. They're dated 96, same year as the date of the service, and for some reason there's an older Mallory. Maybe he had it in stock, or maybe that's an original. I don't know if that's original, surely not. Anyway, there's one different one. And they test good, but we're gonna be replacing them since they're 30 years old now. Here's some magic. He did the cathode bypass caps with Sprague's, as you can see there. This is my first time laying eyes on those 0.25 microfarad blue molded caps, the large ones there. Other than that, all these carbon comp resistors, original, test good. I mean, they're almost still spot on. And the inside of this chassis, it is cleaner than maybe the image appears. Anyway, it is very clean. He also replaced or added screen resistors. I haven't studied the schematic very closely yet. It still has a 2-prong cord, which I already removed that strain relief grommet. That's getting changed to 3-prong, and that death cap's coming out, or getting disconnected and maybe mechanically left in place. If I can do that safely. This cap, it says it's a 100 microfarad rated at 150 volts, and it is testing 150 microfarad, which some people put those in, and I think it strains the output tubes a little bit. So I'm gonna put in a 100 microfarad, 100 volt F&T there. And I'm gonna replace those power supply caps, put in the 3-prong cord. It needs brand new output tubes, and I'll check the bias at modern wall voltage, because these were manufactured to be on a 117 volt circuit. So I need to check the heater voltage and be sure it doesn't go up above, you know, you want it at 6.3. If it's, then here's a quick shot of the doghouse before and afterwards. Beautifully rebuilt. Bumped up the primary parallel capacitors to 3030. That'll give us more filtering off the solid state diode rectification. I don't see any problem with that. I think it would be possibly quieter with better bass response, and this is a Bassman, so I don't see any reason not to bump it up. And then 2 of the carbon composition resistors in there were out of spec, so I just went ahead and replaced all 3. 3-watt in the first position. The choke goes between the 30s and the first 20. And then 4700, 27K, and 56K. Used Vichet 3-watt on the first one and 2-watt on the next ones. Schematic only called for 1 watt if I recall. Shoo doggy. There is a interesting view of it. All the work's done. And I did discover something interesting data-wise or specification-wise. It sounds amazing, as you could imagine. I'll try to record some play in it. But yeah, I checked the plate voltage. I was running it on the current limiter setup. So of course your voltages drop and you don't get true reading. So once I put it straight to the vary, I can set it for a 120 to take some voltage readings. The plates were at 506 volts. So I was like, oh shit, shut it down. Thought about it. I realized I saw a video recently, I can't remember, Psionic or somebody. Forgotten Gear Restorations maybe, my boy. And they were talking about an overwound or kind of, you know, hotter power transformer than usual. And that's definitely what's going on here. But also, you know, it was spec'd for 117 volts back in the day. Well, I found that I'm getting 6.3 volts AC exactly when it's at 112 volts. And there's the plate and screen voltages. 470 on the plates, 468 on screen. Much more reasonable. And I think on the schematic, the plate is 450. So it is a, when I say hot transformer, I just mean, you know, kind of higher voltage, not temperature hot. It's actually running super cool. This thing's just amazing.